folks, first I want to say thank you so much for doing this interview. How does it feel being part of the CBC family? We are all so looking forward to seeing this new project.
I'm thrilled to be here. And I was just reminded, actually, I think the last time I worked for CBC was a show called Twitch City, which was about 25 years ago. Wow. So I'm happy to be back.
Time definitely does fly, but what a way to come back. When we're talking about something that is a mystery upon a mystery, this is definitely the show to talk about. For folks who don't know what this is about, first, of course, give us the name of the title of this, and what exactly is this about?
The show's called ESSEX County. It's based on a graphic novel I did 15 years ago or so, and it's the story of one family in a small farming community in southwestern Ontario, and sort of the mysteries and secrets and different things that kind of pull them apart and bring them back together over various generations.
What is it like to write something like this? And like I said, it is definitely a series that's layered upon mystery, so it's almost like you think you know something, you realize you don't know, and then you have to sort of double back and go, wait a minute, I think I did know. Oh, no, I don't know what's going on. And it's almost like you got to start, restart, and come back again.
It's thrilling to work on something like this, and especially for me, because the mysteries are about the most fundamental human emotions and relationships and connections, rather than, dead bodies in laneways. And those are the things that I care about, and it's a real privilege to get to write a really juicy drama like that,
What is it like? Well, I'm assuming that the both of you get together writing this. What is it like to work these things out? Like, I got this feeling that every once in a while you guys got a really good giggle because you're going, yeah, they're never going to get this kind of thing.
It's great. Because of COVID, we mostly wrote over Zoom, which was interesting, but it really was fun. And, it was really just trying to be true to the characters, and any of the plot sort of things that happen had to be true to those characters and their stories. So that was always kind of our North Star, and we really connected over that, I think.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the characters. Please talk about yours.
I play a woman in this family who actually is a sort of combination of a few of the female characters that were in Jeff's graphic novel. And she's a nurse. She's a country nurse, and is at a point in her life when the story, in a way, that she's been telling herself all her life about who she is revealed to be not the truth. And as that's revealed to her, it kind of, I think, there's a lot of grief on her part, but it's actually the beginning of the potential of her next story. So, it made me think a lot doing this about the stories that we tell ourselves within our families about who we are and how limited that could, how we can be limited by those.
What's it like to play such a complex character?
I try to do that every time. Try to do it even if they don't write it, and in this case they did. So yeah, it was kind of easy actually, because it's so well written.
Yeah, no, and I can absolutely understand that. And you, sir, talk about your character, please, and how does it play in this great series?
Lester, I'd say he's a very closed-off kid. He's an outcast. He gets bullied a lot for being so different from the others. And I'm really excited to bring the story to life. But I'd say Lester, because he was hurt by his mom passing and later his dad, I'd say he's built up these walls against any other people that try and help him. And it's an inspiring story because it shows that even through Lester's hard times, that he really perseveres and continues.
How does it feel playing a role model and knowing that the character you're playing, there are so many people going through either one or two or three of the same things that you are portraying every week?
It feels amazing to be able to to show people or kids and people who are going through a similar thing. And obviously, it didn't happen to me, or it didn't actually happen to Lester. It's a great feeling to bring it to life and to show other people that they're not alone.
Absolutely. As we wrap this up, I'm going to ask each of you, what are you hoping that fans are going to get from this series?
I hope they're moved and moved to think about their own lives and their own stories and question the things they believe about their lives and, just explore that, I guess. You know, what you want all good stories to do, I think.
What about yourself?
Sorry, what was the question?
What are you hoping that fans are going to get from this series?
I'm hoping that fans will see what a beautiful story it is, and I know they will see it. And I hope that the fans take away to keep persevering like Lester does, and to keep going through the hard times. And I hope that they see that they're not alone.
Fantastic. Gonna skip you, sir. Heading over. What do you think? What are you hoping fans are going to get from this?
Well, Jeff has a lot of fans already, and this book had a lot of fans. So I suppose in some ways I hope that the film can capture the essence of what that book was and how special that is. That's it. I think it will.
You get the last word, sir.
I think, just like with any story I do, I just hope that it moves people and, they see something of their own lives in it and can take, some sense of hope and from it and some sense of sort of enduring lonely times and kind of coming back together, which we all could probably use right now. So, yeah.
Amen to that. Folks, thank you so much for this interview, and congratulations. Cannot wait to see this. Congratulations.